Welcome to the Listen to This podcast. I am your host, Lance Franco.
This is a little bit added in during the editing process because there was some issues with the audio and video during the initial Zoom recording, but we're going to be jumping right into this next episode featuring my guest, one of my best friends from high school, NateLowe, as we call him. We're going to be sharing a bit of our stories about what led to really the formation of this Listen to This podcast through an older podcast that we did a few years back in 2020 called MTR Podcast. The MTR Podcast, of course, was made from a collective that we were both in that stood for more than rap. And we're going to be talking about the creation of that, the adventures we had in high school as part of this collective and starting our own brand back in the day, and just many more stories. So I really hope y'all enjoy this episode, and here we go.
Shit is wild. And both are in college. Bro, my boy Nate just graduated from the Napa JC.
Woo!
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Congratulations to Nathan.
Thank you.
And another person who graduated with him is not here right now. His name is Adrian, aka Anarchy, bro. We're gonna talk about all that. We're gonna talk about all of those inside jokes here coming up, bro. I believe, depending on when this comes out, this could be the third episode. Who knows? Fourth, fifth? Shit.
You never know.
You never know. Exactly. So I feel like I wanted to have you on, Nate, here as one of the first guests because you helped create the foundation for what would be the Listen to This podcast through fucking MTR in high school, bro. Let's talk about it. But first, I wanted to have you do an impromptu, brief introduction. Wow. Who the fuck are you? Who are you?
Who am I?
Who are you?
That is a great question. I'm still trying to figure that out myself.
Shout out Nardwar.
Shout out Nardwar. Okay, I should not be drinking my sparkling water. So I'm Nathan, NateLowe, whatever you want to call me. Like Lance said, I've been friends with him since high school. So I don't even remember. I think did you go to summer school? Was that what it was? Did you go to the summer school or?
No, I didn't.
I don't even remember. We had a class. How did we?
It was study hall. Study hall. Yeah, bro. It was like, oh man, bro. We got all the ghosts. We got shout out Streb, shout out Trout, Cole.
The homies.
Somehow that's really all that started it. Man.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
It was kind of shit. I forgot about it up until I was mentally prepping in my head. I was kind of thinking to myself, when did we meet? When did we become friends? And then it was all in that study hall, just having that one mini friend group in study hall, and then it gradually just expanded later and later. And then that was freshman year, but then we kind of just got it popping in the next year, sophomore year, when we both became SoundCloud rapping.
Yeah, I do not think about that era of my life very much anymore.
Me neither.
Yeah, so there was someone in our high school who would always started as a SoundCloud rapper, probably in middle school. He now goes to UCLA, I think.
Yes, sir.
And just dropped his new album. Shout out Jay Satin.
Shout out Jay Satin.
Yeah, he just dropped his new album. But he, and since I was I don't know, probably 12, my introduction to that was probably the same as Lance's. My friend showed me Rap God when it came out.
Oh
and
God,
I was like, I need to research this and learn how to do this and figure out what else this guy made. And I did that. And then from then on, I've just always been trying to like, I'd listen to a song and then try and do it. And so I
Mm.
think that's why I wanted to. I was like, oh, I could do this. I couldn't. I wasn't very good. My first song was Fish Hooks. The beat was cool.
Oh
I was
fuck.
about.
Oh,
I don't think of that song. I think I deleted it, or I think I privated it.
I would like to not think of that song, bro.
Mm-mm.
That like full disclosure, like you know those times where like at the time of recording you think you're cooking. You
Mm-hmm.
think you're cooking something with this, and then years down the road when you listen back to it, like it's like what the fuck were you doing?
Exactly.
um like the instrumental, like it slapped. Like
Mm-hmm.
it was genuinely a good instrumental. I just think that if we made it now, obviously we would be better, and
Mm-hmm.
we would absolutely like utilize tools better, stuff like that. But man, sophomore high school, like we always like, at least for me, I didn't I made it with no budget. I was just
Mm-hmm.
recording in GarageBand
Yeah.
and just sending that shit to you, bro. Like
Yeah.
crazy how that works.
Yeah. I think it was GarageBand on our school iPads.
On the school iPad.
Uh-huh. I think I recorded, and I think I had like a mic, a wired Apple headphones, and I was just holding it out like this and being like
Literally.
working. I don't remember any of my bars. I almost said a bar from a different song we made.
Like,
But
oh my God.
yeah.
That's crazy thinking about, because now the memories unlock, because me and Adrian would
Mm-hmm.
um towards the end of 2019, well, really starting off with the song Legendary, which y'all will never fucking hear in
Legendary.
public, bro, because me and Adrian would be the type of folks to just like after school go to, oh God, the Gasser Center is what it was called, our school library. and and we would go in the patio, and
Yeah.
we would just be cooking and recording stuff. And that
Right.
went from Legendary to this the EP Where It All
Where
Started,
it all started. I made
with
that thumbnail.
Friday. Man,
Mind you,
let's
they'd be recording
man.
this the patio. It wasn't like just a patio. It was right next to like an active freeway.
Bro, in if you listen to the song Friday, you can hear the baseball team having their practice in the background, like just them having swing practice. And
Mm-hmm.
we didn't fix that. We were on a budget. Like
Yeah.
fuck that. Fuck spending money on actually mixing things and recording songs. We were in high school. We didn't have any money. Shit.
Yeah.
Like crazy how that happens. And then you had an actual mic. You were just recording in your house. Like,
Yeah, I was recording in this
man,
room.
those were the days.
Mm-hmm. It was
Same
a good
room.
same
That's
room, different, looks a little different. You can't really see it because the blur's on. I don't want to turn it off.
I don't know if I don't know. Do
Let
you
me
want to
see.
expose your room like that?
Let's see if it works for the first. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay, the blur is still on. Okay, cool. Give me like two
That's funny.
seconds. Yeah, the blur. I turned it off. It did not do anything. Cool. Yeah, I didn't want to show it anyways. Not cool. How do
Oh,
I turn that off?
how much of that room did your girlfriend get you?
Uh, you see, like everything
Shout
on my
out
bed.
Alexandra.
Yeah, you see
Shout out Alexandra.
everything on my bed except
I
Snoopy
figured.
there. Yeah, that's all
Okay,
her. That's her.
that's her.
That's her. That pillow there is her. Um, let's see what else. That HomePod there is her. That Funko Pop there is her.
Yeah,
That layback there is her. There's a lot more. Everything on my desk in front of me is basically from her.
bro. Let's talk about it briefly. How long have y'all been together for?
4.5 years.
Ah, shit. Like 4.5 years. Like, for me personally, that is insane because I feel like I've been in multiple situationships and relationships in that single time frame that you've been with Alexandra. So
Yeah.
like, real conversation, how do y'all just keep going strong, like with 4.5 years of experience and just keeping that connection as good as it is?
A deep question, Lance. I wasn't expecting that on this. I was expecting
I
an
wasn't expecting I
MTR.
wasn't expecting to ask that question, to be honest, but we
We
go
asked it.
along.
Yeah, we asked
Yeah.
it. It's a good question. Um, I think it's like a very cliche answer, but it's a lot of talking. Like talking
Yeah.
about stuff, talking about what's going on, anything that's
Mhm.
happening. I think that's really
Yeah.
like communication is super important. Like it's the hard conversations that people don't want to have are probably like the best to have. Because if you never
Mhm.
talk about it, it doesn't just go away. You just don't think about it till something happens. So yeah,
Yeah.
communication really. Uh, yeah, that's kind of it. That's like it's a pretty basic cliche answer, but it's probably the best thing I could say.
I think so too. Shit. Like, I feel like being honest and transparent is a lost art that just keeps things going
Mhm.
nowadays. It's really it's really just beautiful to see, like, how y'all have been like still going strong at
Oh, thank you.
for the past 4.5 years, and of course we'll continue to go strong, like just find those new experience type shit. All right, enough with the sappy shit, let's get back to MTR. So
NPR.
but no, that
Heck.
that was a nice real
Mhm.
like diversion into
Yeah.
an actual conversation, because I've been genuinely wondering about that and
Mm.
seeing how you guys have maintained such a good connection over the past presidential term,
Holy shit.
and yes.
That's weird to think. Technically two. Technically made like the end of
Yeah,
one, start like a middle of one, and then the entirety of the
you
other.
you did
Mm.
indeed, what's the word I'm looking for, transcend from the
Hmm.
Trump presidency into the
Hmm.
current Biden one.
Hmm.
So let's talk about let's continue to talk about how we got started in this shit, like, because you know as we mentioned before, shout out Jay Satin, because I, f- I feel that if he didn't get as popular as he was with his own music at Justin, then I don't know if we I don't like I can't speak for you, but for me personally, I don't think I would have entered in the SoundCloud rap game if I didn't see what Jay was doing and wanted to create my own lane
Hmm.
as a result of that. So,
Hmm.
like, just how how did you end up wanting to join that whole wave that was going on? Because it was me, and then Adrian jumped in once he figured out that I became a SoundCloud rapper, and then we made Legendary, and then all of those songs. So
Uh-huh.
how did you muster up the courage to become a SoundCloud rapper as well in high school, bro?
Wow. I think, huh, probably because of you guys, probably. I'm trying to think about
Dude,
it.
yeah.
Most likely, like if that, I'm sure if even if you guys didn't, I probably would have tried and just not told anyone about it.
Yeah.
Because like I think everyone was jumping on that wave of trying to be that. Because it was pop at the time when we started high school. That was like it was like the era. Like it was like
It was the Arab.
all of like the they started as SoundCloud. Like even like Smoke Perp. There was Lil Pump. There was
X,
the
bro.
guy. What was the guy's? Yeah, X. What was the guy who was saying like, "I put on the bitch like water"? What was his name?
Oh,
I put
Ski
on the bitch
Mask?
with a car.
Or
No, that
wait, no,
wasn't Ski
not Ski
Mask.
Mask. No, 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 no. Ugly God? No. No, no, no,
Ugly
no.
God. Ugly God. Thanks,
Okay,
Ugly God.
yeah.
That's who it was. Yeah,
Bro,
and
shout
Ski
out Ugly
Mask,
God for
obviously.
real.
But that probably I think I would have always like tried it. Um, but I don't think I would have like put it out there if it wasn't for you guys and like doing like that whole first year. I don't think I would have done it if it wasn't people I knew wasn't doing it before me.
Bro, because if you think about it, so
Mhm.
many people we knew made music during high school. Like
Yeah.
put like you, me,
Mhm.
Jay, of
Mhm.
course,
Mhm.
Dozon or George, bro. Like shout out to him. Shout
Mhm.
out to him because um he was basically our in-house producer of if we
Yeah.
had one for MTR, bro.
Yeah,
Um
he would master the tracks after we sent him. He'd make us go on beat when we got off beat. He was the G.
that's so real.
Yeah, he
So
was the
real.
G.
Yeah. Adrian, of course.
Mhm.
Bro, you remember Troy Banks?
Oh my god, I forgot about that. I wiped that from my memory.
Oh my
Oh
God.
my
Like
god.
that was another thing that came back in my memory as we been recording.
Mm-hmm.
Because Troy Banks, or I'm not gonna give his government name, but Troy Banks, bro, uh he that was a phase. Like that was an era where Troy Banks was essentially making it like making his rep in our class as a producer.
Mm-hmm.
And then he all of a sudden he just kind of stopped. Like I don't know, like he was on there for a good minute, and then
Mm-hmm.
like he even sent Adrian and I a beat to use, but we never ended up using it.
Uh-huh.
But then he kind of just I
Mm.
shouldn't say fell off the face of the earth, but he kind of did. Like um shout out Troy Banks, bro. I hope you're doing well. If you're even watching this, but we send our best regards.
Mm-hmm.
We do.
Yep. Yep.
Um, so that whole thing kind of just starts off with like a few like tracks that we would end up collabing on with each other,
Uh-huh.
and then it becomes this whole collective called we called it MTR Productions.
Mm-hmm.
MTR stood for More Than Rap. And do you remember how we came up with that name, bro?
I think we were just in the group chat that or either at school or in the group chat, and I think
Yeah.
either you or Dozon said that we want this to be more than rap or something like it wasn't like
Yeah.
it was just like passively in a conversation, and then I think like when we decided it's that we're like that's a good like MTR is like a good one because I think we tried to do like our initials like but it would be like land, you know. It was
Land.
something like weird.
Land. Yeah.
Yeah.
That was so funny.
And
Uh,
so I think we tried. I think we did like, oh, it's more than rap because we're all like homies, probably.
bro, like it's the fact that it was true to that statement because we would
Mm-hmm.
be like such a tight friend group. When we were not making music, we would just be like fucking around in Discord, just playing video games and like just roasting the shit out of each other. Like it would have everything you would want. Um, so we get to the
Mm-hmm.
creation of MTR, and then
Mm-hmm.
there was one track that you, me, and Adrian were on, all three of us. Only one track. Good thing you got the mic read for that one because it was called Demons of Starcourt. It was based off of Stranger Things. Uh,
No.
what can we even say about that song, bro?
What if we just don't
It's
say anything?
I think this whole conversation about that song is all that needs to be said about that song. But that was to date, besides the What's Poppin' remix though, if you think about it. Like we made a
Forgot
remix to
about
What's
that.
Poppin'.
That
There
was
were
good
only
though.
2 songs. That was good. That was really good.
That was good
Um
though.
but Demons of Starcore, like it's again one of those things where in the moment you think you're like hot shit when
Yeah.
making the song, especially with I remember recording my verse and I was like super confident after finishing that up, but then in
Mhm.
hindsight's a bitch,
Hindsight's
bro.
2020. Um,
Hindsight is
I think if I remember correctly, I think that was one of my girlfriend's probably she was like, I liked that song, but I think it was mostly because of Stranger Things and the
she
beat.
was chatting shit. She was
No,
chatting shit.
no, no, no. And that was for I know when we made it, it's because I wanted all of you guys on an EP I was making, and it was called the Remix EP. And I was gonna take
The
these beats.
remix.
I was gonna take these beats and I was gonna remix them. I know the first track would have been Confessions of a Dangerous Mind because that album just dropped
Oh
when I was gonna
yes.
make it, and I loved the beat. And then it was gonna be a song by Lil Dicky, and then it was gonna be Demons of Starcourt, and there was another one, but I don't remember what it was. And they all got copyrighted, obviously. And so I didn't post it, and Stranger Things was the only one that could have been posted. I think I still have the files sitting around somewhere. I think because I remember seeing one.
It's somewhere. It's somewhere not to
Mhm.
be released to the public
Mm-mm.
anymore.
No,
That's not seeing the light of day. That's not
no,
leaving the
it's
group
not.
chat.
No, it is not. It's
Uh,
not leaving the group chat. I'd be scared if that
oh
got
man,
leaked. And please do not.
don't because please like if you're seeing this, if 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 you somehow have access to our old database of high school songs made,
Songs.
please
Yeah.
please do not like if there was one song to not leak, please do not leak Demons of Stone. Like it does not deserve
If
the
I
light of
catch
day.
any of you motherfuckers trying to find that goddamn song, I swear to God.
Bro, I see what Adrian's doing right now. He's liking the TikToks that I sent him.
Mm.
He's not hopping on. He's not hopping on. I'm putting on blast right now, Anarchy. Like you are not part of this recording, but you're liking my
Mm-mm.
TikToks. What's
He's
that?
a
Nah.
he's a interesting man. No, I love Adrian.
He's a man of little words. We love
Mm.
Adrian, bro. Shout
He
out to
also,
Adrian. He was
yeah,
part of that graduate.
he also just graduated. So shout out Adrian. Hmm.
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Um,
Yep.
what phase are we're still in the summer of 2019 in our whole lore
Hmm.
conversation of what led to this. So
Yes.
um summer 2019, I was just kind of putting out songs. Like I was just
Yeah.
I I I felt like there was a brief period where I would just be releasing a song almost every other day after recording it in the same day, which was funny as hell, bro. It was just on the spot.
Hmm.
Um, and then like every time I would finish a song, I would like send I would send it to the MTR chat, and
Yeah.
that's what we would do in general because we were the first ones to ever
Mm-mm.
listen to whatever songs that would come out then. Like I know I remember with anything that you were working on, especially with
Hmm.
the remix EP, you would just send
Hmm.
it to us, and then we would actually kind of be in Discord in real time, just hearing the track and
Hmm.
trying to like make some tweaks to it.
Oh my
Um,
God.
that was a phase.
I think it was Rise of the Dynasty. I pulled up SoundCloud right now. I think it was Rise of
Rise
the
of the Dynasty.
Dynasty.
That
Uh-huh.
was my October 2019 EP, bro.
Yeah. Money
That
King, Money
was
King. That's the one I really
Money King,
like.
bro. Is it still
uh,
public?
yep. I'm looking at it right now.
Well, I mean, you're looking at it, so I would think so.
Oh
Bro,
God, there's demons. Oh no. Oh wait, no, it's private. It's private. Okay, Demons of
there's
Starcross private. Okay, we're good. We're good.
thank thank God, bro. Like,
We're good. We're good.
You should send it to the chat for fun.
Oh God.
but it's not leaving the group chat.
Mm-mm.
It's never leaving the group chat. Yeah, like 2019 was an interesting year because I don't think Adrian was releasing solo music by then. I think he was just featuring on our stuff, but then he wouldn't release solo music until 2020.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, the Adrian solo music. Oh, okay. I think we can skip ahead to that because there was only a few select songs that Adrian would have on his SoundCloud. I remember his first upload was Counting Cash. And I saw him in real time recording that in the patio of Gasser.
Yep.
I was like, I would help him out with the flow, everything, and how like I would envision the beats.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, it's not on SoundCloud anymore. I really hope you still have the file for it though.
He might. I'm trying to
If
find.
that was ever sent.
I think he deleted
Adrian, if you're
his.
seeing this right now, send us the files to your old songs, you bitch.
Yeah,
Like,
I think he deleted his his SoundCloud.
he deleted the State of Anarchy EP
Yeah,
at least.
because I can't find his SoundCloud.
Because I'm looking in the archives right now.
Because I'm looking at
Like
who's following you, and unless he's not following you.
wait a minute. Okay. Where is the OG MTR chat? Because I feel like do I
Isn't the
have
one
it?
we're in the OGMDR chat? Because I know I accidentally made
And
a second one. I sent a message and it made a second one for some reason.
yeah. More than rap. Wait, hold up. I found it. Hang on.
No way.
No, never mind.
Um,
That's another group chat.
the
But
boys
holy shit, we the we have not texted in. We have a group chat called Thought Patrol, and we have not texted in that group chat since January 2020.
Really?
Yeah, I'm gonna text in that group chat right now. Sup, bitches.
Wow. Jenny, what time are you? Ain't anyone hop on today? Are you trying to walk? Yeah, mostly playing
That
the
was the phase
Overwatch.
when Adrian was playing Overwatch. Like nowadays, he plays Ghost of Tsushima.
Uh-huh.
Another game. Like I always see the man online playing something, but um, you know.
You get me?
Ha shit. Like, bro, like that was from
Yeah.
our first
That wasn't even
day.
freshman year.
That was our orientation day of
Mm-hmm.
freshman.
That was
And
crazy.
I was in that picture.
I think you
I
were. I
don't
think it was just hella zoomed in.
I don't remember how I looked. Wait, no, I don't want to remember that actually. So man, because I'm trying to find I'm what I'm actually looking for as we're going in real time is that the OG MTR chat that we had saved so many files in, but I don't think it's there anymore. Unless it became the group chat that we've been texting in, which I think that would be the case. That would actually make
Yeah,
sense.
I think it was that one.
Yeah. See, now it's kind of like digging for whatever files that we were sent because I'm not really seeing anything since 2022 in like individual messages sent. But there, like, bottom line is there were a whole lot of songs that we would just send to each other, and it's
Mm-hmm.
memories as I'm going through this year. So get to 2020, yeah. Anarchy releases Counting Cash. Um, he releases a whole EP called State of Anarchy,
Mm-hmm.
and not gonna lie, like even like looking back at it, because there's not really much of the EP that I remember, because he deleted it off SoundCloud. But
Yeah.
I remember a couple of those tracks. Like I was kind of thinking to myself, is this Anarchy? Like, damn, he's sounding good on this. Like he flowing
Yeah.
over this,
He was getting it down
bro.
near the end.
Yeah.
He was getting
And
it down.
he was getting it down at the end of his career.
Yeah. No. That's not what I said. You know what? You know what this directly transitions into though? Literally
What's up?
directly transitions. We recorded the first episode of the MTR podcast when he
Shit.
released, I'm pretty sure when he released that album, because I think we talk about how he releases a new he's releasing a song and it's already out. It was either
Yes.
you or him. Someone released a new
Yeah.
song that day that we recorded it.
I think it was Adrian. Okay, so backtrack a little bit. So we have this idea to create a podcast because I think our old teacher. Oh, you found it. Okay.
Mhm.
So our old teacher Josky, like Mr. Josky himself, would always have these jokes like, bro, you got to save it for the podcast, because we would end up talking. We would always talk a shit ton in his classes. Shout out Josky, birthday twin for real.
Yeah.
And that would give me the inner thoughts. What if I did create a podcast? And then it would be on and off thoughts until we decided to create an official MTR podcast that only had two episodes.
I think it was let me go back to the thing. It was 1, 2, 3 episodes and one solo video we made.
Bro, the solo video, that was the 60-minute challenge one, was
It
it?
was a 60-minute because it says he made
Bro,
this in 60 minutes.
he made this and
it's all three of us like,
not gonna lie. Yeah, it was kind of like I remember you were asking to send us like
yeah,
selfies of just shocked faces for the thumbnail.
it's me doing this and you're in the corner like,
Yeah, I was just kind of like in the corner like,
and George he's doing the pog face. It's because he said I'm gonna do the pog face, and he's like, I think I can download the thumbnail.
Bro, edit in that thumbnail like in real time as you're going through this section. But I think, like, honest to God, that was my favorite thing that we've ever done in the whole era that we were doing music together, because that was fun. Like we had all these ideas for an MCR podcast and YouTube. We had a Hot Ones idea from what I remember.
Yeah, because we're gonna I remember that. We were gonna like make our own Hot Ones. That would have been fun. We have like the good ideas. I had like the creative mind, and then I just throw it to these guys and be like, what if we did this? It wouldn't work a lot.
Say I won't do that idea with this listen to this podcast right now. That's gonna be a fucking future episode. I know it. The Hot Ones.
It sounds like
episode.
you could do like an interview. I'll film it for you. You can do like an interview segment with people.
Yeah.
Sit down with them.
That if bro, next time I visit California, we got to do that idea. We got to do quite a few ideas, bro. Yeah, I'm going through this channel as you sent it. We only had 4 videos on there. 3 episodes of the MTR podcast. Episode 1, quarantine. That was the only one that Adrian was on.
Yep. Because all the other times he was at his grandma's house in that video.
Grandma's house in Vallejo, bro.
He was at his grandma's house in that podcast in the first episode. He's sitting in his little chair he would always sit in on the FaceTimes, and all you see is like the top of his head.
The vertical recording. I'm watching this right now. The vertical recording thing he did. Oh, look at me with that with the crown.
The crown. Yeah.
I don't have that anymore, to be honest. I think I threw it away. It was for Halloween costume.
I was just wearing a hoodie and super thin from
in
wrestling.
the same room.
In the same room. I think the same.
Bro.
No, it's a different. I think it's a different laptop. Or not laptop, different mic. It's
a little sidebar for a second. How was high school wrestling? Because one of the regrets that I have from high school was never doing any like winter sports such as wrestling or even like football. But how was wrestling for you, bro?
Wow. I had not. It was fun. I got into it because of my lifelong friend, JP, lifelong friend.
Shout out JP.
Yes, he did the
Frenchman himself.
Yep. He wrestled at his old school before he moved back here. And he always wanted me to do it. And so one day I spent the night at his house and I was, 14, so I didn't have a car. And he just took me to Justin and I was like, where are we going? I thought we were going to my house. And he said, no, we're going to the wrestling camp. And I said, what? And he said, we're going to wrestling camp and you're going to do it. And I said, what? And I had my sleep shirt on and pants and shorts on. And the sleep shirt said, I can do all things. It was like the old Under Armour shirt. Oh, wrong side. Or old Under Armour shirt. I don't have the shirt anymore, unfortunately. But it says, I can do all things on it. And that's what coach called me because I was just sitting in the corner because I didn't want to talk to anyone. And he was like, what's your name? And I said, Nathan. He said, you're a freshman this year? And I was like, yeah. He's like, are you going to join the wrestling team? And I was like, I don't know, maybe. He said, I'm going to call you I Can Do All Things because you can do this. And I said, okay, sure.
You can fucking do this.
Yeah. And then I don't know how I joined. I think he like forced me to sign up. I don't remember how I signed up or why I signed up. I think I thought it was like actually kind of fun. So I signed up and it was really fun. The worst part was probably the meets because you'd wake up at like 4 a.m. and be there all day. And that was fun. And then I wish I did it my last year there, but COVID happened. So I do wish I did my last year. That would have been nice. But it was fun. Looking back at old pictures, I probably wasn't the healthiest because I wasn't eating much. I was 160 or 150, like 5. And I didn't really have like a neck. My head was I had like a really tiny head. I could probably pull up a picture, but I had a super tiny head. Now I'm like 190. I work out, but I'm like 190 now. So I've
built up the muscle.
40 pounds. Yeah.
You bulked. Shit.
Yeah,
bro, funny thing in relating to weight. I was ranging around 140 to 145 in high school, I believe.
Yeah.
I'm still around that fucking range as we speak. I've grown 1 inch in height, 0 pounds in weight. Like I'm working out. Like I'm gaining more of a workout routine right now. And I feel I have a high amount of metabolism, but that's crazy to think about. Shit.
Yeah, you did not change at all, and I gained 40 pounds. So that's fun.
Bro,
I'm taller than you, though.
Bro, Adrian, you are fucking taller than me. You
Adrian
just had
looks
to mention that, bitch.
Yeah, no, I'm taller than you. I'm taller than you. I'm better than you. I can rap better than you. You know. No.
I'm stronger. I'm better. I'm really better.
Yeah. No, Adrian's glow up has been crazy. He's got like a beard now.
Adrian's sexy as fuck now. Like, holy shit. Like, oh my God. Like, he rarely posts pictures. Bro, recently was his first ever Instagram story that he's ever posted. And it was of him and his brother. Daniel. Daniel. I was blanking on the name. Daniel graduated high school, bro. Like what? I remember when Daniel was a little shit, just talking his mess about us, and like he would just jump in the
Mm-hmm.
Discord calls randomly,
Mm-hmm.
like because Adrian provoked him.
Yeah,
And then now he's graduating high school,
that's
and
crazy.
you've graduated the JC.
Mm-hmm.
I'm about to graduate college.
Yeah,
Time
that's crazy.
time is of the essence. Time is of the
Yeah,
essence. Like,
Adrian. Yeah, Adrian's glow up has been crazy. Like we went to a bar the other day. Or it wasn't the other day, it was like a month
god
ago.
damn.
Yeah, we went to the bar. We sat down and waitress walks up to us and says, "Hey, what can I get started for you?" And we place our order. I place my credit card down. Adrian comes up, places his order, and we're sitting there waiting. Uh no ideas. They're like, "Oh, can I see an ID?" They're just like, "Sure." Bring it out. Third friend walks up. Uh he doesn't even sit down, like, "Hey, can I see an ID?" And I was like, wow. Yeah, Adrian and I didn't get guarded, but Brian did.
Bro, I did.
Yeah.
Oh my, I haven't seen that man since December 2021, bro.
Yeah, he's doing good. His glow up's crazy for real too. He's been
That's
working out
good.
a lot. We work out together, so he's been doing good.
We're gonna have a podcast episode one day with just the entire gang.
Mm-hmm.
You, me, Adrian, Brian, Ryan. We gotta find time to just do something like that
Do the
because
whole gang.
the
That'd be dope.
whole gang, and
That'd
you
be dope.
know,
Mm-hmm.
I shout out Nicholas as well. He's doing his own thing with his he has a SoundCloud called Saint Hate. Like he's finally mustered up the courage to release music because
Mm-hmm.
he would always do it in secrecy in high school,
Mm-hmm.
and now he's releasing stuff. So shout out to him. Um I want to have him on the podcast as well, bro. Just
That'd be cool.
interviewing him about stuff. Um so I'm looking at through the channel, the 4 videos that we made, and
Mm-hmm.
I feel, if y'all ever have the chance to look at that 60-minute video, well, the video itself is not 60 minute, but 60-minute challenge video.
Yeah, it's like a
Um,
30-minute video.
yeah, and bro, like how was editing that, by the way? Because you edited all of our stuff. How was the editing
Yeah.
process behind that video?
It was I really enjoy editing. So I liked it.
Yes.
I think I did it on iMovie. So that wasn't fun. I
Sheesh.
used to do it like I used to not be very good at the editing. Like I was good at editing, but I didn't like get the like fundamentals, I think. And I was just
Mhm.
trying to like copy things I've seen on like on other videos.
Yeah.
But why is my Discord, bro? Who is Discord messaging me, bro?
Uh-oh.
No, no one. No one's Discord
No.
messaging me. Why is it giving me notifications? Okay, I'm just gonna mute it.
Crazy. Yeah.
Okay, sorry. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, muted.
We'll edit that out, shit.
Yeah. But yeah, no, I was like, it was pretty fun. It was a fun like thing to cut back from each point of view. Probably the worst thing was getting the footage because I had my footage with the screen recording of like the song and then me standing up and like working on the song, and then I'd have to go and be like, Lance, send me the clip, and it'd be like an hour, almost like an hour long video,
I
and then
recorded that on
I'd
my MacBook.
and then most of most of George's stuff got corrupted, so it's like the last part we have of his, but it was mostly just me and Lance recording our songs, and you can't hear what Lance is recording or me, so you just hear Lance like sitting there like popping off in the summertime,
Kings will rule forever, bro. Like,
popping
oh my
off in the
God.
summertime. Yeah, it was
There's a
fun.
whole almost minute long segment in that video of me struggling to say Kings will rule forever.
I remember that.
It'll be like like shit, like
Yeah.
stuff like that. Like, and the song I recorded ended up being Pop Off, which is on my SoundCloud still.
Hmm.
The only thing I added to that song post video was some ad libs, and I think I
Yeah.
re-recorded a few lines here and there. But
Uh-huh.
damn, like that was the most fun I had. Um, And there were a lot of fun moments for real, but I feel like that whole process, especially when it came to challenging ourselves to actually make a song within 60 minutes, because that was the first time we were hearing I think a Dozon song in real time, because he was doing his song Layered Harmonies in 60
Yeah,
minutes.
because he got like a little so Dozon and his brother made the beats, I think. And so
Yes.
for context, they made the beats, and then we went on like spin the wheel generator website, spun the wheel, and then it was out of like 5, and whatever number you got correlated to a beat, whatever. He got like a little peep type beat. I got like a hype type beat. I don't remember. It was like a chill type beat, I think. And then Lance got like a hype. He got like a hype.
I did.
And so we all
I
went
gotta
in.
rewatch.
Yeah, we all went in and we all had obviously 60 minutes to come up with this song. And then at the end, so we listened to like a little bit of the intro, and it was like intro of the beat before we recorded. And we're like, okay, this will be cool. Then we went in after we recorded everything, and then we'd screen share it. I think we all sent it to Dozon, and then he screen shared it, and
Yes.
we'd all sit there and listen and be like, oh, that was really good. And that was basically it. It was fun to like write. I enjoyed like the writing process and all that stuff. I enjoyed the creative part, not really like the recording part.
Yeah. Bro, I was internally having a joke to myself, like 60 minutes. Oh, this is gonna be easy, because that's how long I take to record my tracks in the first place, in
Mm,
itself deprecating.
yeah, and
Like,
himself.
but that was super fun. And
Uh-huh.
I feel like we got to do another one with Adrian.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Adrian, but you were not in that. You were not in the first part. You were only in one of our MTR videos, and you got to pick up the slack button. You got to pick
Yeah,
up the slack.
buddy boy.
um. So then we, man, because that was how we were spending our time during COVID. Just
Yeah, I think
chopping
that
it
was
up.
during the summer too, or it's about to be summer. We're about to like finish high
Yeah.
school. I think that was like the last few weeks of high school, or last few weeks of. It wasn't junior year. Well, okay, I can actually just check. I can just check.
Yeah.
3 years
I
ago.
think. Yeah, because
It was posted on October. Okay, never mind. I'm stupid. October 17th, 2020. So we were.
my
Let's
17th
go.
birthday, bro. Yes, sir.
So we were. It was our first semester of senior year. Yeah,
Yes.
it was our first semester of senior year because we graduated in 21. So
Uh-huh.
yeah, first semester of senior year.
Bro. And then it was like after that, we were kind of just like not active really. Like I know in 2020 you released your The Return EP, and
Yeah.
and there was the title track, the there was a song featuring me on it.
Uh-huh.
Um
Leave my D's and drive away. No, that was my album.
no, yeah, that was that
That was the
um
album.
was it called The Resonate Low?
Resonate Low was the album.
Shit.
And The Return was the EP I dropped beforehand. And I think that was before. I think that was like 2019. And then the
Yeah.
EP was 2020. Because that was like pure COVID. Like we were still in COVID because I rapped 2 songs about COVID. And
Bro,
I know The
you
Return was about COVID too, because I start coughing and I'm like, oh fuck, I think I have coronavirus.
wait, no, that wasn't The Return. That was the one with you and me. That was what was that song called? Boom.
Oh, boom bap. Yep. That was on
And
that was on The Return. Boom bap is
I
back. I set it
remember a
off. Yeah.
phase. I
Shit so
remember a
sick, gotta
phase I
cough.
had with boom bap music in general, and what led to the song being created, because Eminem dropped Music to Be Murdered By earlier
Mm-hmm.
that year. And he had these tracks called funny, the track called Yaya, and
Mm-hmm.
then the track called I Will. and I was loving those songs production wise so much. And I'm guessing that was just kind of the phase that I was in at the time. And I think I remember hearing the beat one time and then just knowing straight away how I wanted to rap the song. And then I recorded the song while I was sick in Vegas. So you know, so that's why my voice sounds different.
Deeper
on that song. Deeper.
Sounds better. No, I'm joking. I remember the line that I was talking about actually earlier. I listened to that song. I said, I said, you said whatever, like that boom bap is back, gonna take it off. Shit so sick, about to cough, and I start coughing. I said, psych, just kidding. Dynamic demons are ones you will listen, or something like that. Yeah, something like that.
That was before the Rona became a state of emergency.
Yeah, that was before. That was when they were like, here's 2 weeks off of school, and we're like, nice.
Shit, cool. Like I remember, oh God. The same year was when I released the first Isolation album, and there was a song called Roots on it. And I had a line in there about how we like something about we gonna start the hype up very soon, and no. No, that no.
It's weird to think about how when they announced, because obviously when this happened, we were seeing not TikToks. I guess TikToks, yeah, TikToks. We were seeing TikToks of other schools getting shut down and be like, where this is a pandemic or whatever they say, like we're gonna have 2 weeks off school, and everyone's like, okay, cool, we have 2 weeks of school. And then I remember at the end of the day, we're like, I think they're gonna announce it. They announce it, and I run up to our friend and I'm like, dude, we're gonna play so much Overwatch the next 2 weeks.
More like the next year, bro.
Yeah, the next like 2.5 years. I have like 400 hours on Overwatch. No, I think I have 380 hours on Fortnite, or like 650. It's some crazy amount of hours on Fortnite because of how much we played Fortnite.
Oh my God.
Let me pull it up.
Oh.
Okay. I just looked up Fortnite. That's not what I meant to do.
Needless to say, we had a couple songs we made in 2020 that did not age. Not and then we kind of weren't active at all from making that 60-minute challenge video up until I guess because I made an EP, Resurgence was what the EP was called, and you and I collaborated on a track called Words, bro. Shit goes hard to this day. Like,
I vaguely remember that song. Like, I'm looking at it right now. I made that. Also, side note, all of Lance's album covers made by me. I made that. Plus the podcast cover, me.
Plus everything relating to this video right here.
Me, I made that.
That's gonna be it.
I just had to plug myself real quick. So if you need anything edited, hit me up.
Shameless plug. Absolutely.
Yeah, if you need anything edited, hit me up.
Yeah.
I'm free. I'm not good enough to be paid, so I'm free, literally and metaphorically. Anyways,
I now remember in between then we released on the MTR SoundCloud the one and only track, which was a remix to What's Poppin'.
What's Poppin',
bro. And it was an experience to record and to mix, because it was mainly Adrian's verse, because he was recording from his grandma's house. And then we would just be in those Discord sessions where Dozon would be just mixing the track. And bro, I miss those days, man.
That was fun. It was a fun time. Fun. I know I started that. Like I didn't start. Like I was the first verse, and so I had the idea of being like, oh, I'm just gonna start it like it's a regular song, and then I'll be like psych, and then go into something else. And I did. I was like, what's poppin'? Brand new whip, nah, fuck that. And then I go into a different. I say something else, and then everyone else was like,
I forgot.
Yeah. It was fun. It was like probably one of the most fun songs I had record. Like it was probably the most fun times I had recording a song. I think
Dang it.
my bars are still the weakest on that, I think, but I had so much fun doing it, so it's okay.
You know, that's funny because Adrian would end up recycling some of the. What did he make first?
Oh my God, I just remembered something.
Oh, the Under the Sun remix that we did. Some of the lines from that, and then go on What's Poppin' remix. That's funny. We love Adrian. We
Yeah,
love
I
Adrian.
have a unreleased song with Adrian actually. I think it's in my privated SoundClouds. It's unreleased,
Oh.
unheard. It's like a little peep, basically star shopping. It's basically it's a star shopping type beat, and it just sounds exactly like star shopping. And I think in one of the lines, Adrian's like, "Wait right here. I'll be back in the morning."
He just straight up steals from that
Like
track.
it's both of us just basically re-recording the track with our own lyrics. Like it's not. I don't even think I want to play. I don't even think I can find it. Let me see if I can find it actually. Let's see.
Bro, you gotta
Struggle.
send the archives in the chat.
Yeah, no, it's my move. Love Brother. Oh my God. That was a fun song to record too.
Bro, that was a whole thing we were supposed to do going into 2021 where we would make these weekly songs. Um, I remember that track, but I don't remember that
I
at the
remember it
same
because
time.
I vividly remember it because I listened to it. I gotta be honest, I downloaded SoundCloud probably like 2 months ago and was like, what if I just listened? What do my songs actually sound like? And I listened to them and I listened to some of yours too. And I was like, yeah, Lance was a lot better than I was at this. And it was like fun to listen to. I don't know why I did it. I just wanted to. I had like that urge. And I didn't
Yeah.
realize what the song was about. Like you guys didn't tell me. So mine is like, yeah, like
Oh
I'm
my
gonna get all
God.
this money. I'm gonna do this. Like I'm gonna be my own person. And the next line is like George being like, I love Jesus. Jesus is my God. And then the next one is Lance being like, my mom is the best mom ever. Or I don't remember what you
I
rapped
love
about,
my
but it was
family. I
something.
love my
Yeah, it
family.
was
I
like
love
that.
God.
It was like, I love Jesus. I love my family. I love God. And I'm like, I like
And
money.
you're like, fuck bitches, get money.
Yeah, I did not know. I did
Oh
not
my God.
understand what was going on because I
Yeah.
think the song was finished, or I was the first one on the song. I think it was one of the two, and I didn't listen to all of it because they just sent me like my specific verse or my specific part, and then cut it off because I didn't know where I was going to stop
The art. Yeah. Oh shit. Wait, hold on. Did my Wi-Fi go out for a second? Okay. I think I'm back.
for a
I
second.
think I'm
Yeah, for
back.
a
It
second it went
froze.
out.
It froze for a little bit.
We're good. We're good. We're back. We're
We'll
back.
edit that clip out. We'll edit
Mhm.
that clip.
We're back.
Yeah, we had a New Year's specific type song that I vaguely remember.
I think that was
Um
Love Brother, or I think that was
no,
Love Brothers.
no, I think there was a more upbeat track that we had. Um but I vaguely remember it. I only remember the one line that I rapped. It was like, we bring it back to the new year, and then blah 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 blah. Um, we weren't active at all as we were finishing out high school because that was a phase because everyone was essentially being moved back into like through the cohorts and being moved back into in-person learning, and I was just in Memphis. Like I was just away from everyone else, bro. Like
Yeah.
that shit was hard to go through.
Hmm.
Um, but we end up graduating, and
Hmm.
shout out Justin Siena High School who recently had their um graduation.
Hmm.
Like, you know,
Yeah.
like time flies, like, and like 3 years have gone by since we fully graduated high school, and like
Hmm.
I still like I've been still making music on and off since there.
Hmm.
I think there were one or two tracks that you had sent since then. Same with Adrian. That is wild to think about, like after being so active like 5, almost 6 years ago, and then just kind of. But I think that's life in general, just kind of transitioning into new phases.
Really,
So
it is.
yeah,
Yeah, I was never
man,
good at writing the bars or really rapping the bars. But if you gave me the bars and told me how to do it, I'd be pretty good.
boom,
Yeah, if I like
boom,
had someone to work off of, like if I was like, if I wasn't first, I was always first on these songs for some reason. You guys were like, you can set it. And I was like, I
right.
don't know what I'm doing, guys. I'd rather you guys do it. And they're like, nah, you got this. And I didn't. Um, like if you give me a song, I could probably learn it, but I was not.
Yeah,
I think I'm better at behind the scenes kind of stuff. Just kind of doing it in the background, I think. Or filming it.
yeah,
Yeah, like behind the scenes stuff, like filming stuff.
man. And that's you were always the first one.
Mhm. What's poppin'?
Bro,
Love
what's
Brother, for
poppin'?
sure.
Fish hooks, Love
Fish
Brother,
hooks.
Demons of Starcourt.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh
Oh,
God.
fuck.
The only
Jesus.
I feel like the only one that I didn't put you first on was Words. Dead
Yeah, we're like
ass.
your
Wait, and
songs.
Boom Bap, because
And
I was
Boom
first
Bap.
on Boom Bap. That was it.
Boom Bap is, but yeah, you were first on Boom Bap. I didn't know.
Bro, the one song we created where it's I'm gonna take my keys and drive away.
Right. I think I have it. Trapped. It's called Trapped. Oh no, it was called Discouraged. Because it's called
Bro,
NateLowe.
that was, not
It's
gonna lie, that was a
Nancy.
banger of a track to this day.
Take my key and drive away. And if
I think I still have the
I
file
to
for
the
it on my phone.
distance, if
Yeah.
I turn beside me. No, that's the other one. Words. I don't remember. That's the other. That's your song. I
Words
didn't
hurt.
heard where. That's what it was. Yeah. What was my
Yeah.
line in this? Oh, that's loud. Sorry. That's okay. That's me. That's me. I don't want to. I don't.
Yeah, that's all you just hearing it. We're keeping it in your headphones for real.
Yeah, I do not want to listen to me saying I did not. I don't like my rap voice, so I'm just not gonna listen to my part. Can I screen
I feel like my
share?
rap
Oh,
voice. You just turned. I feel
sorry.
like my
My
rap
bad.
voice has like developed over the years, but I think it's just my voice in general that kind
Yeah,
of became more confident
I think
as life went on.
my voice has always been the same.
It really has, bro.
Yeah, I think it's always been this. I think it got a little deeper, but I don't know. I don't think it got deeper. I think it
Since high
just.
school, I don't think so, bro. Since
Mm-mm.
freshman year of high school, definitely,
Well,
but
yeah, I would hope so.
since senior year of high school, no.
No, I think I can
Um,
just access that range better. I don't think it got deeper. I can just easily go back down to like a deep voice, you know? I
deep
can like
voice,
go
yeah,
deeper. But
you go, yeah.
yeah. uh yeah, I think it's from all like the accents and impressions I do. That's probably why. And
Shoot,
choir probably. But
yeah.
whatever.
No, because you have those moments where you kind of like just sing to yourself in the car just to kind of like train your voice, type shit.
Exactly. Exactly.
Um,
I'm singing.
yeah. um, so then that all leads up to today. Like it all
Mm-hmm.
comes full circle with the listen to the podcast, and the podcast just being its own thing, like that progressed up to this point.
Mm-hmm.
And I couldn't do it without MTR. Like I really wish Adrian and George were here because
Uh-huh.
that would be like a full circle of
Mm-hmm.
how things have evolved since MTR. But you know, like
Schedules,
I
man.
do miss those boys, bro. I
Mm-hmm.
I miss all of y'all.
Yeah, I haven't seen. I mean, I saw Adrian like 2 weeks ago, but I haven't seen
Shit.
George. I haven't seen George in a while, and I haven't seen really Lance in a while. If I'm being honest, we haven't
Yeah,
talked
you
because
haven't you haven't seen me.
we always text the group chat. We're like, "Yo, you want to play COD? Want to play Fortnite?" And then we're like, yeah, like an hour. And then we never get on. And I'm like, damn.
Bro, speaking of COD, bro, what do you think of the new Black Ops game that's going to come?
I think like I'm always like, oh, I don't think I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna buy it. Of course I'm gonna fucking buy it. I always
I
say I'm
always
not
get
gonna buy it. Of
stuck in
course I'm
that
gonna
cap.
fucking buy it.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly.
The fuck? I'll probably play zombies. I want to see how the zombies are, and we can play the beta together because it's all releasing at the same time. It's not like PS5
Good,
first, PC,
good.
Xbox.
Yeah.
It's like everything's at the same time. Everyone can get it on day one. Um, so I'm like excited. It looks pretty fun. Worst case, I play zombies, right?
Yeah, and they're bringing a lot of folks are hyped that they're bringing the prestige levels back. So
Yeah, it's gonna be like classic prestige too. So that'll be
yeah,
good. That'll be a lot of fun, really.
for real. And if we're both gonna be sucked into the capitalist system and buy the game, we're gonna be on there. We're gonna be on.
Yep, we're gonna be on the grind. Maybe there'll be a Lance. Listen to this gameplay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
This just turns into a whole gameplay channel.
It's a commentary channel now.
I feel like that could be one of the ideas that I will certainly create. Like just turning this like the video versions of things into like a whole YouTube channel and kind of like just free range things, and then kind of just leaving Spotify towards the audio podcast. But I got a whole lot of time to cook up this channel, and I'm very happy.
Yeah, that'll be fun. It'll be a fun ride.
It's going to be a great ride, bro. And thank you for being part of the foundation that has helped this train.
Of course,
move, bro.
Of course. Yeah, I was really excited when you mentioned that you were going to start doing this. I was really, really excited about it because I started listening to more podcasts. Yes, sir. I started listening to more podcasts recently, mostly like comedy podcasts. So it gives me something good to listen to. That's not like Brittany Broski and Tiny Meat Gang. So it's good. It's good. It's good.
TMG, bro.
Yeah,
man.
It's a good way to break it up. So I'm pretty excited to see what comes next from this podcast.
Absolutely. And I thank you, NateLowe, for joining us today. And I thank y'all for watching however the fuck long this video is going to be, bro. We're gonna make it, we're gonna make it happen. And I thank y'all. And to whoever's viewing this, to NateLowe himself, even though we're going to debrief a little bit after the recording ends, of course, like I hope y'all had a great time listening to our high school stories.
Yep.
And what led up to this. Yes, sir. And I shall catch y'all in the next episode, for real. Peace.
See you guys.
Yes, sir.